We also unveiled Apple Vision Pro, an entirely new spatial computing platform where your digital content seamlessly blends with your physical space.
Did you catch the latest buzz from Apple's 2024 Worldwide Developer Conference? If not, you're in for a treat. This year's event was one of Apple's most exciting in recent memory. Apple is finally kickstarting its presence in AI. After lagging behind companies like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft, Apple revealed a bunch of new AI features. These new features will spread across their most popular operating systems. AI was the main focus of the event, but there was more. Apple executives also shared new software updates for the iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, Mac, and Vision Pro. So lots of exciting changes are coming. At the Worldwide Developer Conference, Apple announced that it will be integrating with OpenAI. This will bring the AI power of Chat-GPT to Siri. There will be both free and paid options available. The new Siri experience will focus on privacy and will offer a personal touch. It will understand you better because it learns from the way you use your phone. Apple's CEO Tim Cook explained that their new approach combines AI with your personal information to make it really useful. He said it will be done in a private and secure way. Siri has finally received the AI upgrade it needed. When you tap Siri, a light will wrap around the edges of your screen. Siri can now understand you better, even if you stutter, thanks to improved natural language processing. It remembers what you just said and uses that information for your next task. You can also type your request to Siri. Siri now has deep knowledge about how the iPad, iPhone, and Mac work, so it can answer your questions about them. It also has on-screen awareness from Apple Intelligence, which means it can act on what it sees. Siri can also perform tasks across different apps, like editing photos. With access to your personal information, Siri can complete new commands, like taking your driver's license information from a photo and putting it onto a form. These updates are coming to iPad and Mac as well. Apple announced that this will work in photos and documents. It'll answer questions, help with writing, and more. Apple Intelligence will also bring new features to Mail. The rewrite feature offers different versions of what you've already written. Suggestions are shown directly in the text, and proofread checks for grammar, word choice, and sentence structure. The summarize feature can turn your text into bullet points. Smart Reply picks out parts of an email and helps create a custom response. Summaries will now also appear at the top of emails, making it easier to browse your inbox. Apple Intelligence can even help you prioritize emails, placing the most important ones at the top. There's also a new focus option called Reduce Interruption. When this is on, your phone will only show you what is most important based on your personal activity and context. Image Playground allows you to use AI in your device to create images from text and prompts. These images can be shared in iMessage and other places. This feature is available in Keynote, Pages, Freeform, and as a separate Image Playground app. The Notes app now has an image wonder feature that turns rough sketches into polished images. You can circle a rough sketch in Notes and use Image Playground to transform it into a complete image. Apple Intelligence will upgrade the Photos app with a new cleanup tool that removes unwanted objects. There will also be a feature to search in videos, making it easier to find specific parts. Users can create memories on demand, using text to edit and organize photos into movies. In the Notes app, users will be able to record and transcribe audio. Apple Intelligence will generate a text summary of the recording. The feature will also be available in the Notes phone app. Apple customers will get access to the latest version of Chat-GPT for free. Existing OpenAI paid subscribers will be able to link their accounts. This means that while there will be a free level of service, those with an OpenAI subscription will have access to more features. Apple is not giving up on its own AI projects though. Apple Intelligence will be available for many tasks and will work on-device using a local AI model and local chips. This will provide more privacy than most cloud-based AI services. Apple Intelligence might be limited to certain devices and versions of iOS, iPadOS, and macOS. It will be available on the iPhone 15 Pro, MacBook Pro, and iPad, likely due to the higher processing power needed for these AI tasks. Apple's Chat-GPT integration will be more private than most because no history will be stored. Some people wondered if Apple's outsourcing all of its AI to OpenAI, but that's not the case. Apple is using OpenAI for important tasks and running them through Siri, its own AI assistant. Apple Intelligence will handle many other functions. There was talk that OpenAI's recent launch of GPT-4o, a voice assistant sounding a lot like Scarlett Johansson in her movie Her, was meant to show how OpenAI's technology could improve Siri. Apple confirmed that GPT-4o will power Chat-GPT in Apple devices when iOS 18 and macOS Sequoia are released later this year. Alongside its partnership with OpenAI, Apple also announced many new AI features under the name Apple Intelligence. iPhone and iPad users can now customize their home screens more freely. Apps can be placed anywhere on the screen instead of sticking to a fixed grid. Users can also change app icon colors to any shade they want or match with their home screen and switch icons to dark mode. The control center, which hasn't changed in 5 years, has received several updates. Users can now customize toggles like flashlight, screen recording, and auto rotate by tapping, holding, and rearranging them. There will be different pages for customizable controls, and users can switch controls to the bottom of the lock screen. New privacy options have been added. Users can now lock an app with Face ID or a passcode before accessing it. They can also hide an app, moving it from the home screen to a hidden part of the app library. Messages have several new updates. Tapbacks now come in different colors and include emojis. Users can add text effects to specific words or phrases, and format text with the options like bold, underline, italics, and strike through. Messages can also be scheduled. iPhone 14 and later models will get a new feature called Messages via Satellite. This lets users send messages via satellite when there's no Wi-Fi or cellular service. The Mail app will start automatically categorizing emails later this year. Wallet app now allows users to tap phones together to exchange Apple Cash without sharing personal details like phone numbers. The Journal app will show more statistics and insights, including the number of entries made this year and the day's journal. A new game mode for iPhone aims to enhance gaming by reducing background activity and improving accessory response like controllers. The Photo app has been redesigned with a cleaner look, a new daily update carousel, the ability to pin collections, and better search features. Message app now supports rich communication services. With watchOS, users get suggestions for the best photos to use on their watch face from their photo library. These suggestions will be based on factors like aesthetics, composition, and facial expressions. The watch face can also be customized with different sizes, layouts, and font. Check-in is now available on Apple Watch, even during workouts, to help users stay safe. The Translate feature will also be added, allowing users to translate text right from their wrists. Another change is that the double tap gesture can now be used to scroll through apps. Apple Fitness Plus has been upgraded with new features including personalized For You tabs, Explore and Library tabs, better search options, and enhanced awards. Smart Stack has become smarter. It can now automatically suggest widgets when needed, among other improvements. The new Vitals app will provide users with a quick view of key health metrics such as heart rate, respiratory rate, wrist temperature, sleep duration, and blood oxygen. The update will bring about a new tab bar that floats above app content. Users can customize this bar to show their favorite apps and access important sections. You can long tap the bar to move it around, and it can also change into a sidebar for extra detail. JetPlay will let users remotely control someone else's iPad or iPhone and share drawings on their screens. For the first time, iPads will get a calculator app that looks just like the one on iPhones. Users can also use the Apple Pencil with the new Math Note feature, which lets them write math problems by hand. The calculator will solve these problems once they type the equal sign. Finally, and most importantly, Apple is treating OpenAI as a plugin. Apple mentions that other AI models would be added over time, and users could choose which one they use. This means that if future AI models surpass Chat-GPT, they could be easily added. If Apple Intelligence becomes good enough, Apple might stop using third-party sources altogether. Although Apple's first AI features might not be as impressive as those from rivals, the company hopes its large customer base will give it an advantage. Do you think this collaboration will be a hit? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to watch more content.